guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am currently in Melbourne, Australia. Me and my boyfriend Owen, we're traveling the east coast of Australia, and then we're going to end up in Perth towards the end of November, December. So it's currently the 26th of October, which is my sister's birthday, so I need to message her later on. We're starting our trip in Melbourne. We are here for 5 nights. We've already done 1 night, so we're here for another 4 nights. Today we're going to go and explore basically what Melbourne has to offer, because we have quite a few things booked. So today is just kind of getting our bearings, going to Woolworths, which is really exciting if you are from the UK and haven't been to Woolworths since it closed. We're gonna head on over to Woolworths, go get some food because we're staying in apartments. We're gonna go get some breakfast. We're also gonna make sure we have something for lunch and dinner. We also wanna go and grab a frozen yogurt bowl as well. So we're just gonna go and explore Melbourne, see what there is, see what we can do. We have a few things that we wanna go visit. I think our travel day ended up being about 26 hours in the end. We flew with Singapore Airlines and our first flight was about 14 hours. That personally, even though I didn't end up sleeping, I felt like it was the easier of the two. The 7-hour flight was really hard, and there were so many people on the plane that were ill, bless them, and the aircon was blasting. So I'm full of cold now. I've woken up today and I just feel really rough. The first thing we saw yesterday when we landed was wild kangaroos. Honestly, did not think we were going to see wild kangaroos as the first animal in Australia. Anyway, we have watched the F1 qualifying this morning. I think it's about 9 o'clock now, so we're gonna head to Woolworths and we're gonna come back and then go and explore Melbourne. A quick room tour. So this is our bathroom. It's actually such a nice bathroom. Yeah, there's another light, there we go. So this is our bathroom, super lovely. Toilet down there, your sink. Lovely mirror, by the way, I'm loving this. And the shower, that first shower since getting off the plane was heavenly. And then if you come back out, this is our little kitchen area. So we've got a kettle, we've got some tea bags, we've got all of our kind of like plates, bowls, cups, everything up there. And then we got our little fridge, which is currently empty, but we have a freezer as well, so we could get some ice cream, although it's not the weather for ice cream. And then this is the bedroom. The bed is not neatly made like it was yesterday, however, we've tried. Storage and wardrobes there, although we are currently living out of our suitcases still. This is my side of the bed. Really cute little sea with this view. This view, honestly, something else. Tall building here is the Melbourne Sky Deck. So I think we're gonna see if we can go up there either tonight or another day, but I'm in love with Melbourne. Kind of like this strip here, this is where the Yarra River is. So last night we went for a little bit of a walk, grabbed some food, just to try and like find our bearings. And then we do have a little desk here and a little TV. That's our room tour. We're gonna head on out. Gonna go have a little browse of Woolworths. I think it's basically their equivalent of an Aldi. I've actually just been into Woolworths. I didn't vlog because I was so overwhelmed with how amazing Woolworths is. But Owen's just gone to have a little look at something down there. It started to rain, haven't brought my coat with me, but I have got it back at the apartment. So we're gonna run on back, drop off our food. We've done a little bit of a food shop. We bought some snacks because we're going on a trip tomorrow. And we've also bought stuff for like lunches and that, because we don't really wanna eat out. We wanna try and make as much as we can, save as much money as we can, so we can do more trips. This is the Woolworths that we just went into. And like I said, it's just started to rain, but this is so lovely. It's now raining quite a bit, but I'm gonna show you guys what we picked up from Woolworths. So we picked up a couple of bags of croissants for breakfast and lunch, really whenever we feel like it, to be honest. Some Turkish bread rolls, we saw these everywhere, so hopefully they're nice. We bought a bunch of like sandwich fillers as well, so we've got some like ham, some pepperoni, some cheese, just to make some sandwiches because we don't want to be eating out for every single meal. We got some more milk. I'm running out of room now. We bought the famous Tim Tams. We really want to try these. We got some bananas because I love my fruit and I just feel like I need some sort of fruit. We did also buy like some cough medicine and some Savalon because I've got a really bad blister on my foot, and yesterday I was chafing really badly and it's so sore, so I just picked up some Savalon, picked up some cough syrup because if you couldn't tell, I sound like I'm bunged up, and I am. We also got some cream cheese for sandwiches, and this, I feel like this is my favorite purchase of all. This is strawberries and cream twist yogurt. It looks so good. Cannot wait to try that. We just bought some microwavable meals because our apartment only has a microwave in this one. So they had like a deal, it was like 2 for $15. So we picked up some microwave meals. I'm gonna rate the haul a solid 7 out of 10. had some dinner, Owen's gone straight to bed, I've had a shower, I've packed our bag for tomorrow because we are doing an all-day road trip to the Great Ocean Road, which is going to be super exciting, but I feel so rough, really bummed up, so I thought I'd just update you guys. I'm going to head to bed and I will see you guys in the morning. Guys, I haven't really spoken yet because it's been super loud and I don't know if you can hear me, but we're currently doing the Great Ocean Road tour and we've just stopped off at the sign for it, so I'm going to show you guys and hopefully get loads of footage. We are currently looking at Apollo Bay Harbour and we're going to go back on the coach. I don't know how long it is to get to the 12 Apostles, but I think we've been on the bus now for about 3.5 hours, but we keep stopping at different places, so it's breaking it up. It's making it a lot easier than if we were to just do 3.5 hours straight on the bus. So we had a really nice time. We got some lunch from a restaurant called George's and it was really nice. So I will show you guys the 12 Apostles when we get there. We are currently walking through a rainforest and it's actually really cool. There are some plants here that used to be here back in the dinosaur age, which is very cool, but we've currently lost our group, so we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's insane. To give itself a new parting overnight. Good morning guys, happy Tuesday. I was about to say Wednesday, I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday. We have spent the morning basically in bed. We chilled, we had a nice breakfast, we've had our breakfast in front of the view. The view is just so lovely, like I'm never gonna get over this view, I don't think. But today is a really exciting day. We're gonna head down to Albert Park because that is where the Melbourne Australian Grand Prix is. We're gonna go there, we're gonna have a little walkabout. Shame that it's not obviously set up. We're gonna go to the place where it is, which is in itself so fun. And I'm an Oscar Piastri girly. Dare I have to explain anymore? But we're gonna head over there and I think we're gonna come back, maybe go to the shop, make sure that we have something for dinner, and then we're gonna head over to St Kilda. We are doing a sunset penguin cruise tonight, which sounds so fun. I think the cruise is about an hour itself, maybe an hour and a half. We're basically going to go to an island where there are 1,400 penguins, so hopefully we see a penguin or two. That'll be really fun. I think you can also see a few of them like from the actual port and from the dock. Really exciting, cannot wait to go. I'm just getting ready for the day. We have been looking up our next destination because we had to check in for our hotel and I need to check in for the flights later, and they have had one of the biggest storms in years there, so honestly kind of terrified but equally excited to go there. I have not packed for this weather or any weather in general, to be honest. I cannot believe the lack of clothing items that I actually have with me because my case is quite full, but I think when I last checked the weather looked a lot nicer than it actually has been, and that's like thrown a spanner into the works, which is fine because I was able to buy some bottoms. But even the top half, like I wish I bought a top the other day because I don't have anything long sleeved which is really frustrating, and I should have brought something just in case, but I think I was just so worried because the majority of the places that we're gonna go are heading into their summer, and I just didn't think twice, really. I'm actually just gonna turn you guys off, get ready, and then pretend that we got ready together and carry on with our day. We've been back in the apartment for a couple of hours now. We came back to recharge and to get ready for tonight because we are going on a penguin cruise, which we're super excited for. However, we ate far, and I mean far, too much food at lunch, and we are both in a really bad way. We had such a lovely time in Albert Park. We pretty much spent the whole day there. Must have got there around 11ish. I don't think we left until about 4, half 4. So we spent quite a long time there. We touched the track, we saw the pit straight, which if you're not an F1 girly or an F1 fan, then just ignore that, but if you are, you know how cool that is. Such a gorgeous place. We went over to St Kilda, which is where we're actually going to go in a minute anyway, but we went there for lunch. We found this really cute little restaurant. I think it was called the Pavilion at St Kilda. Happy Wednesday. Today is our last full day in Melbourne. I love this city. I genuinely could see myself living here. I'm not saying that I'm moving to Australia because I'm not. I'd love to, but I'm not. But I've fallen in love with this city, and the fact that you can be basically on the beach and outside of the city but still be within walking distance of the city. It's just a different world to where we're from. I'm actually really sad to be leaving here, but we're going to Brisbane next, which is really fun. Today is kind of a let's do everything that we haven't done already kind of day. So we're going to go up the Melbourne Sky Deck, then we're going to head down to the river and hopefully do a river cruise, go to the Marvel Stadium, and then head to the Botanical Gardens. I think that's kind of our plan. We do need to get some sun cream because I burnt my nose. I've also burnt, and I've got outline of my necklace, so I need to get some sun cream for that. We knew the UV yesterday was a little bit higher than normal, but because it was so cold and so windy, we didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross our minds. We're both paying the price for that, which is fine. We did the penguin cruise last night, and that was so fun. The only thing that really did me dirty was the boat. I am not good on boats anyway, and because it was so windy, it was so choppy last night, and I honestly, like, I struggled. I really struggled. I'll be honest, I powered through. We saw some penguins. At one point we thought we weren't going to see any because they said that you usually see rafts of penguins like swimming towards the rocks at sunset, and we literally couldn't see any. And it wasn't until we actually got right up close to the rocks you could start to see the little rafts, and they were so cute. The penguins that we saw, they were only a foot tall. I can't remember how tall they are, but they are like the tiniest penguins, like the tiniest colony of penguins in the world. They're the same ones that you get on, I think it's Phillip Island, where they do the same like tour cruise there. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for the day. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me again. I'm so excited for these vlogs. I genuinely, this brings me alive. This heals something within me, because I used to vlog all my trips, all my city outings. Like, I used to vlog so much, and I just don't do it anymore because my life isn't actually that exciting unless I leave the country, hence this video. I don't know if you can see me, it's very, very bright, but we're stood outside the Marvel Stadium. We've just walked from Melbourne City Centre. It wasn't actually that bad of a walk, but I'm going to show you guys the stadium. It's mega, and the view, because the view is really nice as well. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're currently on the Olympic Bridge in Melbourne Park. Did not think I was going to be saying this, ever. I am like a massive Olympic games fan, so this is just truly special and truly incredible. We're literally stood right next to the rings. That's the rings right there. I knew I was forgetting something. Good morning, guys. It's our last morning in Melbourne, which is actually really sad. I've loved this place. I think Owen's loved this place as well. There is a lot of reasons to come back. One major reason being the F1. We're packing up, we're getting ready. We need to leave in about, I think, an hour-ish at the very latest. So I'm just having a coffee, just enjoying the view, and then we're gonna head to the airport and we're gonna go to Brisbane. So I feel like I should end this video here. It feels weird ending it here. It feels really weird. I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you for joining me for our Melbourne vlog. It's been fun, it's been so exciting, and I'm gonna miss it, and I will see you guys in Brisbane.